Hey guys, listen, so this is part two. I don't know what just happened earlier, but it seems like Facebook was acting kind of wonky. So I'm going to go super fast because I don't know if this is going to happen again. I'm just going to repost the link down below of where you need to go to register for my success spring cleaning info call that's happening tonight. What I'm going to be telling you guys is the importance of monetizing Facebook, monetizing this Facebook platform. There's over 2.6 billion active users on Facebook every single month. So earlier today, I did a show with Christian Karasevich. And if you happen to miss that show, I will put the link somewhere in the comments after this. Or if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, I'm going to put the link in the description for you to check it out and watch. But one of the major things that we were talking about during the show is that it's very important that you know where your audience is, right? Yes, you can go on Clubhouse. Yes, you can go on Instagram. And I was talking about this also yesterday on my live, how your main audience right now, your consumers, are on Facebook. I'm going to repeat this again. 2.6 billion people, 2.6 billion active users are actively using Facebook every single month, okay? So you can definitely get out there and taste other platforms and see how they are and build that networking community on there. But how your real consumers are on Facebook. So tonight we're going to be kicking off my Success Spring Cleaning info call. So you guys can get to learn more about this upcoming challenge that I'm going to be launching. It's going to be extremely affordable, not cheap, but extremely affordable. So you definitely want to go to that link in the comments there and check it out. Also, I'm going to be hosting the StreamYard Success Summit. That's actually coming up next week on April 15th. So I put the link there in the chat for you guys to head on over there and register and check us out. There's going to be speakers like Seth Godin. You know, there's going to be several people hopping on and speaking for that virtual event. So you definitely want to attend. Hey, Tanya, how are you, sis? Let me see which other links I have for you guys. Those of you ladies who missed today's show that I did with Christian Karasevich is on his social chef channel. Definitely go ahead and over there and watch that. Check out that replay because it was really good. Okay, so listen guys, I'm gonna head out. I am loving this filter, y'all. Y'all like this filter? Like, I'm really legit loving this filter. Okay, so make sure y'all head on over to those three links and check it out. For those of you who just hopped on, because I see y'all just rolling back on in. I don't know what happened earlier. It looks like I got kicked off of Facebook for a second there. But, you know, Facebook glitches. This is why I tell you guys it's important that you grow and build your email list, because every time I do a live here in the group, I also share it with you guys via email. So you guys, I take this live, I download it, I upload it onto my YouTube channel, and I share out I share it out with my entire email list. So y'all, I appreciate the fact that, like yesterday, I sent out the link to the live I did in this group yesterday afternoon, and many of you guys replied back to the email that we sent, and you said, oh, thank you so much for sending me the replay, because y'all, one of you guys said y'all don't get my notifications. And, you know, even though some of y'all may be following this group or following this page or whatever, you may not get all the notifications. Maybe your settings is only set on highlights. So really the only post you guys see coming up on your timeline, on your news feeds, is the ones that get the most interactions, right? Which I totally get it. So this is why I love the fact that, thank you. This is a filter. Tanya, this is a filter, girl. Listen, y'all, let me say this. There's no excuse why y'all can't go live every day. There's no excuse. And not even live. Like, let's say you're the type of person where you don't have time to go live, or going live streaming is not your thing, right? You can pre-record videos, guys. You could pre-record videos, okay? Here's what I want you to do. Pre-record a video. Pre-record 7 videos within the next 48 hours, right? I want you to upload those videos every day, or use a platform like Restream. And if you're watching this on my YouTube channel right now, I will put my affiliate link to Restream in the comments. And those videos will be published on your timeline as if it's alive. Like, And yes, people can say, oh, you shouldn't upload pre-recorded videos as they're live. But how do you guys think talk shows are recorded? Right? I mean, back in the day when we used to watch Ricky Lake and, all these different, talk shows and daily shows, those were pre-recorded content. Okay? The network had the guests on. They even said, hey, it was Monday, or really when they recorded it was Friday. So I just want y'all to get out of your damn heads and get in your business. Like, get in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? And say content is content, whether it's pre-recorded content, whether it's live content, whether it's a post, whether it's a video, whether it's a text version or a graphic. I mean, whatever is content. Like, do you want your feet okay, so my biggest thing, like, when people, I always think ahead. Like, I always think, like, I don't publish content for today. I publish content for tomorrow. Whenever I'm doing a live or whenever I'm uploading a video, I think of it as a year from now, if somebody was to type in my name and look me up, I want them to see I want them to see my timeline, my pages. I want them to see not only just a lot of content, but great content. I want them to know that I'm active. I'm not one of these entrepreneurs that show up with these trending industries. Like, I see a lot of entrepreneurs showing up and saying, well, I am an expert at this because it's a trending topic. But then once that trend fades, they disappear or they jump around from one thing to the next. Like, I want people to see that I'm always out there. So guys, listen, I'm about to get my nails done. What color do y'all think I should get? What color? Because I really need a filling. Like, I'm thinking about either getting, like, what do you think, Tom? You think I should get the French again? Or do you think I should get like a bright color? And if you think I should do a bright color, what color should that be? I was thinking about maybe just going back to getting red. Y'all know I love my reds on my nails. So anyway, guys, content is content. Content is content because content is king, right? Content is king. And the more and more as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, yes, Tanya, value, the more you realize that, the more that you will win, right? And when you are, like, a lot of times people won't post because let's say they post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Thursday comes and they're like, oh, I don't feel good today, or I don't feel like myself today. I don't want to feel 100%. So I don't want to post something if I'm not feeling like positive. But you guys gotta understand, you still show up for work. When I used to work my 9 to 5, I remember I would have extreme headache, right? My head would be throbbing. I remember one time I went to work and I had a toothache. I remember one time I went to work and I was having like Braxton Hicks contractions, right? But I still showed up no matter how I felt, and I still did my job, and I still did what I had to do. I didn't allow how I felt, right, to determine my functionality. I did it. And why is it that when we are building businesses, right, we always, our feelings trump everything else. We won't post anything because we feeling depressed, or we don't feel positive, or we don't feel like ourselves, right? And we decide to make that decision to hold back or not do anything at all. Like, girl, come on. Like, you are an entrepreneur. That means that you have to always be publishing content, whether it's twice a day or whether it's 6 times a day, doesn't matter. What are people going to say about your business a year from now? When people go back to your Facebook, what are they going to say, right? What are they going to say? So, my Success Spring Cleaning Challenge, what it's really about is really about getting more into quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. I'm not a numbers girl when it comes to followers. Like, I'd rather have 1,000 loyal followers, people who are interested in what I have to offer, than 1,000. Right? I'd rather have 1,000 I'd rather have 1,000 loyal followers than 5,000 people that I don't know is interested in what I have to offer. So even with this group, right? Even with this, like if you're watching this right now live, I'm streaming this inside of my list building mastermind community. If you're not a part of that community, go to the description. The link is there. But I was thinking like this community will never be a community where there's 1,000+ people. And to be honest, this community would never even be a community where there's 200+ people. As soon as we add people to this community, we are kicking people out as well, because this group is a group for traffic building. It's a group to see who's really serious about leveling up their business, who's really an impact business and who's not. Because a lot of people online, they just have a business, but they don't really have a message. They don't really have a purpose. They just like the idea of being an entrepreneur, but they're really in it for the money, not really in it to help anyone, right? So really the determination, we take a lot of people out of this group who are like, hey, you're just really in here just to get nuggets and just to get value, but not really to change anything or transform. And I want all of y'all to design your communities around that, to where you're not building a community space where people are hanging out and it's a chatter. Like I used to be in so many groups in the past where women were just talking, but there was no impact going. You will see women go in and they'll go live in a group and they will say, you need to be doing this and you need to be doing that and you should be doing this and you should be doing that. But when you go to their page, you don't see no testimonials of the people they're helping, or you don't see you don't see them showing up anywhere else other than trying to, grill you in the community to get you to change and transform. But what are they doing outside the community? Nothing, right? So I'm really, 2021 is number one, it's about expecting and unexpected. And it's more importantly, it's about being prepared and being intentional and making sure that the people around you are action takers, right? Because if you're around people if you have people in your Facebook group that are not taking action, it brings you down. It does. It brings you down. It makes you feeling like there's something wrong with your offer. It makes you, them damn birds. I'm sorry, y'all. There's these little birds that come on my balcony and they make this noise. Listen, that's a whole nother conversation about animals. If you're in LBA, I already shared with y'all that story. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what, y'all know I'm crazy. So that's what it's about. Let me see what y'all saying, because some reason these Facebook is, yeah, I'm gonna see y'all comments pull up in a second. But okay, so again, guys, make sure you head on over to the link I provided in the comments, or if you're watching this on YouTube, check out the description. Okay. Hey, Pastor Chantel, how are you? I see Juliet in the room. Pastor Chantel, did you register for today's Success Spring Cleaning info call? I see Tanya. Yes, I see Juliet. Juliet, I tagged you this morning. Yeah, you know what I did this morning? This morning what I did was I sat down in my living room and I wrote down all of you guys' names. All of you guys who are in the group right now. I create a whole list, and I'm going to upload it onto a spreadsheet so that the team sees it as well, because we're going to start getting you guys to convert into my Success Spring Cleaning Challenge, so that way you can really start to impact your Facebook account, so you guys gonna see that coming up. So you guys gonna see the numbers in this group go down a little bit, because we're taking out the ones who are not serious about leveling up, and keeping the ones who are like, I'm ready to create an impact business. Tanya said this is the main reason why I made a shift in my business in 2021. Tanya, you made such a shift that, and correct me if I'm wrong, sis, you made such a shift that not only are you so clear on what it is that you want to do, you made the fact that you made a CEO shift. And I know it was hard, sis, because you and I are just alike. Like, our businesses are babies. It literally is. I don't play around with my business at all. And everyone around me knows that. My business is my baby, and I take it extremely serious. It's not a day that goes by that I'm not sitting here like, I need to get focused. I need to get zeroed in. I need to get wired into this, or else I'm going to feel like I'm all over the place. So you made such a necessary shift. And those of you who don't know, Tanya is one of my private clients. We do all the back end stuff in her brand. And she is also the #1 tax queen. Those of y'all who want to connect with her, I will, if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, I'm going to put Tanya's information in the chat. She helps women with business tax and personal tax. So you definitely want to make sure you reach out to her. But you made that necessary shift, that helped you really to get more clear. And I know that right now for a fact, you no longer feel all over the place since working with me. And that is such an amazing feeling, because that's that next level. Y'all see all these opportunities that I'm doing right now in my brand, and I would never be able to even expose my brand to it if I was a solopreneur still. So you got to level up. And the first thing you guys got to do is level up your Facebook. You have to comb through your Facebook with a fine-tooth comb to make sure that each and every Facebook friend and each and every follower is someone who needs what you have to offer. And if you don't start doing that, then what's the point of posting? What's the point? Why are you doing all this for? Like, I had to ask myself that question. I was like, listen, I'm posting. Like, years ago, I was like, I'm posting all the time. I'm going live and everything. And I'm like, I'm not seeing the conversion. I need to go in. It's not my offer. It's the people that your offer is in front of. And I had to scale back and say, no. Let's comb through. We're always combing through our Facebook. We're even doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have a good following, it waters down your brand and it waters down your message, right? And it makes everything that you're doing for nothing. It really literally does, right? So again, guys, make sure you join me 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. Even if you're unable to make the call, still register anyway, and I'll send you the replay. Or if you happen to register after we did the call, I'll send you the replay. Okay, so even if you're watching this a week or month or even a year later, go to the link in the description and it's there, and you'll definitely receive the replay to my Success Spring Cleaning info call, because this is something I'm going to be having. I'm going to be, having this available for you guys all year round, because you just don't need it for the spring. You need this in the summertime, in the winter time. You always need it, right? You always need it. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm about to get my nails done. And we're going to really kick it off on a good note this year. As always, we already have, right? We already have. And also make sure that you tune in to StreamYard's very, very first Success Summit. The link also is in the comments, or if you're watching this on my YouTube channel, it's in the description section. And what's the other link I gave you guys? Oh, go check out the replay to the social. We had, it was on Social Chef, Social Chatter. Yes. Earlier this morning, so check out that replay. It was amazing. And yeah, Tanya said LBA #focus. Yes, girl. All right, y'all get out there and dominate. Bye, guys.